I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
This is going to be a weird question. I call this the Freaky Friday
Oh,
question.
God. Get ready for this one. Get ready
So,
for this.
Hey, assholes. You are now fucking listening to the Two Clouded Mind Show with Kris
What would it take for Ryan to suck a dick?
and Ryan.
Oh God, you just coughed all over me.
With special guest appearances, unique games, and contests. Give us a goddamn call. 669-241-2420. Or stalk us like your girlfriends do. On Facebook and Instagram at the Two Clouded Mind Show. Let's get fucking clouded. It's the Two Clouded Mind Show.
Be here.
thank you.
Really, really glad you guys can take the time out, hang out with us for a little while.
Yeah,
What part of
glad you guys invited us.
it's North Carolina or South Carolina that you guys are from?
North Carolina.
Salem,
what part?
right?
Oh yeah, Salem.
Salem, Winston, North
Yep,
Carolina.
yep.
I might be by you
Winston-Salem.
guys in I don't know, June, July. I do sound for like weddings, and one of the bands that I work with is doing a wedding down by you guys.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Punk rock band playing a wedding.
I wish it was that cool. This is like
Times are
top
tough
40s
right
cover.
now.
Fuck yeah, they are.
I
Tell me
mean,
about
shit,
it.
I know some weddings that you could play in Jersey right now.
All right.
Get in the car, let's
Sign
go. So anyway, Camel City Blackouts. Welcome to the Two Clouded Mind Show. Again,
Thank you.
thanks for hanging out with us.
We're excited to talk about dick pens and pegging.
Dude,
It's going to be our main
And
topic
pegging.
that we want to
how
discuss.
awesome is this?
Did Chris throw that in there for you in the conversation somewhere, or is that on your
So-
own?
Brett does.
so-
He said if you don't mention it,
Yeah. Oh, pegging.
Hey, they mentioned pegging, got me really.
And now he has
I
a
had
dick pen. What
I had
the fuck is going
a
on?
like a super adrenaline spike when they said pegging, so I'm in. But I mean, I
I
told
think
Ryan.
there's a table.
I told Ryan before the end of the show, this is going to be in his mouth at least once. So
Wait for it.
look out for it, guys.
I just saw the new
Acid
Mortal
phone,
Kombat,
just
so I
like,
got
oh.
crazy new moves now.
That actually wasn't bad. I wasn't too impressed, but it was cool.
I liked it. You guys watch Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I thought, I don't know. I shouldn't have expected so much. I think
Exactly.
that's my problem.
I mean, come on. The older movies, to me, they were good, but they weren't like super high budget, like mind blowing, and they were definitely a
Right.
little
I
bit
just-
different than the game. Even
Yeah.
though like they kind of coincide with each other, to me, I expected like just a better, like higher budget, more well produced version of that, and that's what we got.
Yeah. Well, they didn't go to the tournament. I was kind of upset about that. I was like, oh, yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be like a series of like 5 or something, like 3 or 5 different Mortal
Yeah,
Kombat
that's pretty
movies.
bold, though.
That is
On
bold.
the movie.
I was
Yeah.
pumped on Scorpion. I don't know about anybody else. I
Yeah,
was
him and
super
Sub-Zero
pumped.
are like the best.
Yeah, for sure.
I wasn't sure how they were like
the
gonna
best
incorporate
fatality was the spinning hat one.
Yeah.
Flawless victory.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go loud, flawless victory.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Spoiler alert! All over this episode,
Oh, no!
guys. We love it. Yes.
I think the best part of the whole movie, though, real quick to cap this off, was when he was just like, "What the fuck?"
Kano also. He
Oh, yeah,
I think he
spoiler
made the movie. He made the movie for sure.
Good
Oh,
character,
yeah.
for sure.
For
Well,
sure.
Cabal's voice is really good. The voice actor for that, I
Yeah.
thought he did really good.
He sounded really familiar, unless it was just because I live right next to New York. I'm used to that accent.
He just sounds like everybody over there. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Over here. So you guys started what in 2015?
Yeah, just playing in a tiny apartment, pissing off the neighbors,
Fun.
Seems about right.
getting death threats. You know,
Nice.
that good stuff.
Did we get death threats?
Nah.
Oh,
How many times have you had the cops at your house for a noise complaint?
oh, I don't think we ever got.
We dodged them.
I don't know how
Nice.
we did because
Yeah.
we played like 2 o'clock in the morning, all loud shit. And I know there had to have been people who were like, "Fuck these people! I'm calling the cops." But nobody did.
That's awesome.
I've definitely got the cops called for me for noise complaints. I used to be in an original punk band myself when I was like a lot younger, and we would play like house parties and like the local venues near us. And one time we were at like a Halloween costume party, but it was 80s themed. So like everybody was wearing like spandex and wigs, like the dudes and everything. It was at a house of this tattoo artist, and he, I'm sure you guys have played Mario and you know the bullet, like the black bullet that flies across the screen.
Bullet Bill.
Yeah. So he tattooed his dick, Bullet Bill, and it took him like months, right? So here he is in spandex, no underwear, nothing, and a wig. And I'm sitting there rolling a blunt in my car outside of the house. So a cop rolls by this way, and I'm like, oh shit, it's a cop. And he caught that. Like, we made eye contact, and he pulled me over. He didn't bust me for weed, but like pretty much the owner of the house, who was a tattoo artist, came, and he was like, hey, is like, what's going on here? And the cop's like, and I'm not to be offensive to anybody, but this is word for word what the cop said. He was like, what is this, some tranny party? And we were just like dying because it was a 70s costume party, and we didn't know how to like tell this guy that hey, we're the band, we're playing here, blah blah blah. So he just like looks, he's like, I'm gonna be out here until like 9 o'clock was the ordinance at the time, and he was like, you guys can play till then, don't worry about it. So we had plenty of time to play. It was cool.
That's rough. The cop said that actually, like for real.
Yeah.
Did you show him the dick, that dude's dick? Or like, dude,
I'm sure he saw it.
check out this dick.
It was before it was dark out. This dude's wearing like stretchy leggings, and Bullet Bill is just like, sup guys.
I mean, hey,
Cool nickname.
super punk rock.
Yeah, I could never do that.
What do you play?
I played guitar and
Okay,
sang like
cool.
background, like backup vocals.
Gotcha.
I don't have like a pretty voice or anything.
You don't have what?
I said I don't have like a pretty voice or anything.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I just yell.
Yeah.
Just yell.
Yeah, I was listening to some of the stuff today. You're definitely on my gym playlist, as like everything that you got on Apple Music.
Nice.
Appreciate that.
That should be everything, I think, that we got so far.
I don't know.
Do you guys have anything like coming up like that you're recording or?
Yeah, we're headed to the studio.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks from now, we're gonna record another 3 songs and do another 3 music videos for them.
Do you shoot your own
record-
music videos? That was all right. Yeah, I really wanted to talk about your music videos because I'm like kind of a nerd for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Do you shoot it yourself or do you?
Yeah,
like,
we shoot it ourselves. So like, anytime it's just me on screen, Ryan's holding the camera. Anytime it's just Ryan, I'm holding the camera, and then we'll do like a tripod shot or like get a buddy to walk around with the camera. But
now,
yeah, we do them all ourselves.
do you use cameras or like iPhones or both or?
We use Sony cameras like the A7 III. I don't know if you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we use the A6400.
Okay, right on. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we use that, and then we use our iPhones if we have multi-camera and stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, the cameras on iPhones now are like.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
freaking good. Yeah.
But you just, how long has the latest EP13 been out?
Since January, the end of January
Okay.
of this year. So what, 3 months, 4 months? So yeah, we went and recorded at this place called the Sandwich Shop with Scotty Sandwich and Johnny Colson, and they are actually from Chicago. So they were there whenever like the early 2000s when that scene was blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
So they saw like, Rise Against and like Alkaline Trio and who else? 88 Finger Louie, Lawrence Arms and stuff like that.
Sick.
Fall Out Boy.
That's
So they were
awesome.
there for all that. So it's kind of cool because that's like one of my favorite eras because I'm a big fan of Alkaline Trio. It's
Mhm,
like, oh, I can talk to these people and they kind of understand where I'm coming from,
That's
which is
cool.
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
really cool, man.
Music, the universal language.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'd really like to talk about Another Night, the track on that EP. Sick, dude. Super
Thank
sick.
you.
And I really respect the story you're trying to tell. Like I read like an interview that you guys did. I guess maybe it was local for you guys
Probably.
about, the whole backstory behind that. I don't know if you feel like talking
Yeah,
about
go into it, Ryan.
Yeah, I was watching Hot Ones, and sometimes when you watch Hot Ones, you just get drunk because you're like, what else am I gonna fucking do?
that. Yeah.
And then
Shout to
I
Sean
went-
Evans. It's actually his birthday today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday. But yeah, I went to like a family function and like I was just sloppy And then I ended up in the bathroom, and they told me I was there for hours, but I was like, no. And then they like carted me off to the bed, and I was like, all right, so I'm gonna sneak out the window, and then I'm just gonna walk home. Because when you're drunk, you're like, yeah, this will be great.
Everything's a
I don't
good
have to
idea.
see anybody. But yeah, I had to face the shame, and then I left. But yeah, I was obliterated. I think it was Jameson. Start pouring those heavy-handed.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome. Really, that's really a funny.
How old were
story.
you when this happened?
This was just last year, so I was 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Old
got
enough to know better, but still, fuck it,
yeah.
Yeah.
And at least a good song came out of it.
Fuck yeah. That's a killer
Yeah.
track.
All the
That's a
best songs
killer
have
track.
something like that,
Now, the debut album, Possession, right? How's that doing? I listened to it front to back. From the first track to the last, I loved it, whole thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, there wasn't a dull song on it.
Awesome. Yeah, we try to. We worked a long time on that, so since that was
you
our
can
first
tell.
album, that's like span of like I don't know, like since we got together and started playing, pretty much.
Mhm.
And yeah, we didn't push that one as hard as we should have.
Do you
I
think
don't
it's
know.
still too late to push, or no? You can always push.
Well, I try to do some stuff. We did videos for it, and then we've gotten some reviews on it.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I just feel like we're kind of like going forward now. So
I
see.
just shared your Apple Music page, or no, your YouTube page on my personal Facebook. I have some
Thanks, man.
family.
Appreciate that.
I have some family in North Carolina, Charlotte, I think, right? Maybe. Is
Yeah,
that
that's
North
not
Carolina?
far from here. What is that, like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
But-
they're about a little younger than me, like mid-20s or something, and they would totally love your music. So if they haven't heard about you, being that they live so close.
Yeah, you guys are
they would.
talented. You definitely deserve the recognition, for real.
You give me
Appreciate it.
there's so many different influences, and I really want to, I guess before I tell you what you guys remind me of, or like aside from like Alkaline Trio obviously being one of your personal influences, like what are some other influences of you guys?
The first band we kind of like connected on was Rancid.
Okay. Damn.
So we were really into them for a bit. What else?
Anti-Flag, No Effects, Blink-182.
Dropkick.
Yeah,
Dropkick.
That was Derek went to their show and then he hit me up. That's how we got together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read that,
So-
that little article. That was cool. That's a cool little
Yeah.
story itself.
So like listening to you guys in my car, throughout the past couple days, especially was interesting because I really got to like dissect the music and see the differences in so many of your songs, but yet there's still
Right.
the core is like punk as fuck. So like and I got the Rancid vibes. To me, you got like because I didn't know that you guys had horn. Have horn players in some of your music.
Yeah, we I used to work with this guy who plays saxophone, and he was always like playing me ska bands to check out, like Streetlight
He reminded me
Manifesto
like
and
Mighty
stuff.
Boss Tones. That got that vibe.
And so we knew we wanted to put a couple ska songs on Possession, and so we hit him up and we were like, dude, just lay down some saxophone on these two, and he came in and nailed it. So
That's like I hate to say this word, but it's money, bro. As soon as you add horns to anything, it's gold.
right there it is.
We're just going back and put horns on everything now.
Yeah,
We need more
right.
horn. Wrecking Ball all possessions. For me, that like anthem for sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
We were in the studio and we were going to record it. And so we had two songs that we were kind of like iffy on if they were going to make the record. And we had two songs that we were like, we kind of want to do these, but we didn't really know them that well.
Mhm.
So we get in there and then we were just sounding like terrible. And I was like, let's just do like Wrecking Ball and Trust was the other song. And I was like, let's just do that because we know those.
Yeah, so that one almost wasn't on there. But,
Oh shit. Yeah.
I mean,
dude.
that one's definitely, about growing up and having a good time and,
Mhm.
and drinking
And just like not being able to find a job.
yeah.
It's
I was living
fun.
that
It's
life
catchy.
pretty
It's
cool.
really good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
No
always
problem.
been one of my favorites. And when we first met, I was like really into the like crossover thrash metal kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So Ryan intentionally wrote this like kind of like thrashy breakdown in that part of the song. So I think he was trying to keep me around, but
That's actually true. It was like, how do I make this interesting?
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, there's a little bit of thrash in there, just a touch. But you're so right. Like Possession,
Solid
we really
band.
like spanned across like multiple influences and
Yeah, like
sub
ska
punk
stuff.
genres. Like so,
It reminded me like
album-
listening to, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like the Give 'Em the Boot albums.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for
like
sure.
listening to this, not that it's that drastic by any means, because it's still like,
right.
you know, I mean, you get a little bit of everything on those fucking things. But it was cool because to me, I like all types of punk, and I could listen to Rancid for forever, for the rest of my life. But like in a span of like how frequently I listen to Rancid, there's a like a threshold where I'm just like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah,
And
that's
with-
enough for now. Like,
Yeah,
universe.
but with you guys, it's cool because it's so many different influences that I could like get into it a little bit longer and like want to listen to the whole album, or you know, rather than just be like 3 songs here, a couple songs here, whatever.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, there was never a point where I was listening that I was like, oh, just skip. No, dude, I just listen to the whole thing. And that's rare. That's really rare.
Man,
And
yeah,
actually-
that's a huge compliment. I
Yeah,
appreciate
thank
it.
you.
No problem. It's well deserved, really. You know, you guys are doing a really good thing out there. It's really cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wish our scene would be like, yeah, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
We
So
love you,
so how
but
is
they're-
it over there? Like, is there like a dominant punk scene or metal scene? Like, do you guys play at VFWs or where do you play?
Locally, it's mostly like jam bands, Southern rock bands and stuff like that, or like those cover bands, you know, play like the 70s songs and stuff
Oh,
like that.
God. Tell me about it, dude. That's all we have over here.
Yeah.
That's all you'll see. Seriously, it's like really,
Bro.
they play the same 9 songs. Like,
Like a band, yeah, like 20 different ways.
Yeah,
Fucking
well, you know, horns are money. They had horns.
They probably got all the prime spots, all the prime spots.
Like
But,
playing.
yeah, I mean, like the scene around here, there's not much of one. There's like a couple cool local dive bars to play at when they're open. Like, you know,
Mhm.
Corona did its thing and kind of shut a lot of places down. But
they'd kill it in Asbury. They would kill it.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
so many like
so-
cool punk spots near us.
So, you know, what we're trying to do now, since there's not much of a scene here and we couldn't play shows anyway,
Mhm.
it was like, we need to start reaching out, you know, beyond North Carolina. Like we're tired of being stuck in this little pocket where,
Mhm.
you know, the scene might not be here. So we're trying to like reach out and kind of broaden that.
Nice. And you guys not signed yet, right? You're not signed on any labels?
Mm-mm. I don't think anybody's really hit us up. We've had like a couple of small labels maybe reached out to us, but nothing really like substantially like, we want you. And they're
Yeah.
not whining and dining and 69ing us. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
We've been
When you
wine
guys
and
get done
dine,
with this
but
Zoom
not
call,
69.
I want you to go and find Tim Armstrong's social media and just message him and be like, "Hey man, here's my music."
We've been hitting up Fat Records like every day.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That'd be cool.
You never know, dude. Like, even if it's as like they'll never look at it, the chance that they do is so much greater than like them not. Like, you have nothing
Yeah.
to lose at that point.
And I hear Fat Mike's sober now, so like he has nothing else to do but listen to us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I just
really
want the
weird.
rejection letter.
Yeah. Let us get a rejection letter so we can hang it right here instead of this tree.
Your music makes me want to drink again.
Thank you, I think.
Yeah.
Now, it's just a silly question. Dream tour. If you guys were going to go on tour with anybody.
I would probably so I'd probably go with like the top hitters just so I can get in front of as many eyes as possible.
True.
Like,
Okay.
Katy Perry.
Yeah, Katy Perry. Okay, we're talking
Yeah, the things I would do
Katy
to be
Perry,
on tour with Katy Perry.
Yeah.
like,
a Michael Jackson hologram and Blink 182.
that's brilliant.
And us. Like
At the
that's
same
a dream
time.
lineup, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
That could be a festival.
I can't even follow that.
I like the fact that you brought up the hologram because my next follow-up question was going to be like if you could play with one deceased musician. And you just fucking answered 2 questions with
Michael
one
Jackson.
answer. Yeah.
Whoa.
Shit. Get out of my head.
Yeah, I would say like Alkaline Trio or Rancid would be mine. Those are such a dominant like bands for me. Like I there's no like wild card. I'm
Yeah.
very like hard on my sleeve about that. I really love both those bands and it's such a huge influence on me.
Do you guys know of the band the Dirty Nil?
I think I've heard of them,
So
but I
they're like,
haven't listened to them if I had.
they're based out of Canada.
Okay.
And they play it at a local venue, Stone Pony, by us. And I had no clue who they were. And sometimes you go to shows and like the opener's just like that's when you get your beer and your food and smoke your cigarette. But I was in the venue the whole time listening to these guys. Yeah, for real. And just like their music was kind of just as good as the headlining band. And
Right.
they kind of give. If you haven't heard of them, that was another one of my influences going back to that of like what I thought you guys.
What were they called again?
The Dirty Nil, NIL.
NIL. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we'll definitely add that to the list of things to check out.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what are you guys doing about a drummer? Do you have a drummer that you use exclusively? Is it just you guys?
Yeah, right now it's just me and Ryan.
It's like capturing a fucking unicorn.
Yeah. You know, like the old thing, like the drummers around are in 5 bands already. So
Yeah.
Or they've died.
But if anyone out there is, listening in North Carolina, you want to play drums, like hit us up.
Yeah, I've reached out to a couple of people, and sometimes people reach out to us about like they know somebody, but that never really comes to fruition. Like nobody follows up with us.
What would you guys be like consider yourselves like a studio band at this point? More of a studio band?
I'd say that's fair. Yeah.
So
I wouldn't let that hinder me though. I don't mind grabbing my acoustic guitar and just going somewhere, but I don't think that gives off the full ability of us.
From an outside perspective, I would look into like if you guys record your own stuff, right? Or you go to a facility like a studio.
We work with a guy who records it.
So just find a drummer that has the same access to a studio and send each other your Pro Tools files, and then just have a studio drummer, the same musician, just virtually sending, like just email your WAV files.
Right.
And we wouldn't have to mic all the drums that already mic'd the person at their studio.
Yeah. So you just say, okay, here's us playing to a click, or us just playing to something within the tempo that we want it to be, and then you lay your drums on top of it, and then your studio, wherever you are from, will send all the individual files to you'll share studio sessions, so you can get a true mix to all the levels as if he were in the same studio as you.
Leaving the interview with solid advice. We'll definitely be looking into that for sure.
Yeah, it's so cool because like I don't know, I never thought I'd be on YouTube or whatever, and here I am, and it's everything's virtual now.
Oh, so close.
The fucked up thing is I'm trying to look at the camera, so I'm not looking at the screen that's behind us, and in the peripheral is like I just see this dick going from my eyeballs.
A day in the life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should have karate chopped it.
Got that dick in my mouth.
What would you? I would just start sucking on it.
But it's so tiny. It's not very impressive. It's stout. It's just not very impressive.
Looks like a vanilla Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, exactly.
A vanilla Tootsie Roll. Let's get some massive balls on that thing.
Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. What else?
The bong. Where's the bong?
I have the bong. So,
the bong.
So besides the your buddy that helps you out every once in a while, it's really just you guys. You don't have a team per se, right?
No,
it's just been me and Ryan. Starting off in that small apartment complex, and now we have a small room in the house.
Cool.
Yep.
And we're just writing these songs. And
where do you record your music videos? Because aesthetically, All right, like there was like a foundation, I guess, with like the brick, and was that like a garage or like a subfloor?
La Diabla.
Yeah, that one was in the basement of a restaurant in Winston Salem.
That's sick.
And then the one we did for another night was
My house.
literally in his
Cool.
house. And I just kind of took the idea of, the song is about him getting drunk in Paris pretty much. So I just took the idea and I was literally standing over his head with my camera, just like rotating it in circles.
Oh, that's so
Kind of
cool.
like
sick.
it spins.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I smelt and saw his crotch all day.
Oh, sweet.
I hadn't washed in weeks.
Yeah.
That is true. I can tell you that is true.
That's all part of it, though. That's part
My favorite was the arcade, though.
Oh,
The
yeah.
arcade, like that hits home for me because if I were to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
a music video, I'd want to do it in an arcade.
Yeah, that was in the bottom of a bar in Kernersville, which is like the town over.
There's an arcade in the bottom of a bar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a barcade.
And that's
That's
actually
fucking
That's
dope.
fun.
The upstairs is where we played our first show.
Yeah.
And the owner there is like super cool. We're just like, hey man, but like we want to film a music video in the arcade. He just let us in after hours. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a super cool place.
The Emporium. That's what it's called.
Shout to the Emporium. Fuck yeah, that's cool.
You guys don't have a lot of like barcades where you're at. We have a ton of.
No, we have a boardwalk and there's bars and arcades, but not in the same.
What's it called? Johnny Max has that little skee ball shit in the basement.
Johnny Mac's arcade shit. It ain't
I mean,
shit. They got the
They
best
got a little skee ball thing.
bar pie you'll ever eat.
No, they do not. It's the best because you're wasted. You're one.
Yeah, but you get fresh like
So they give you every time you
stone
get a
fire
drink.
pizza.
Every time you get a drink at this bar, they give you a little like one of those little raffle ticket things,
Okay.
which you can just walk over and redeem for a personal pizza.
No shit.
Yeah, and every time you get a drink, they'll give you one. Am I wrong? Am I
Yeah.
right?
And I think
So
you can get like one
every
or
time
two.
you get a drink, you
you'll
also
get a
little
ticket.
pizza.
You'll
Yeah.
get a ticket, and you
Yeah.
could
Just
just
not
hold.
in world hunger.
Anytime you guys ever come out this way, we'll show you around. Promise.
That sounds like a kind of bar I could hang out at. All night.
Yeah, it's like I guess it's like a hipster kind of bar, right?
They play punk there, dude.
They play punk there, but it's more of a hipster bar, dude.
Yeah.
Don't lie, dude.
All of
Don't lie.
Asbury's hipster.
Chelsea.
I can eat an
Yeah.
insane amount of pizza, so I don't care what kind of bar it is.
All right, cool. I mean, our friend's DJ there, so I mean, it's pretty hipster.
It is.
Oh man, what else? What else you got for these boys?
Who's the female in most of your music videos?
We don't.
I
have
thought
a-
he was gonna say something far different than
Ryan.
that.
That's right.
I,
Everything's DIY. We put them in a wig. We put them in a dress.
I'd fuck that.
Like,
Yeah. No,
But
kidding.
it's not the same girl. We have 2 music videos with girls in it, but they're not the same girl.
The Brody looking like the Liberty Spikes.
Oh, that's he's talking about Erin. She's not really like affiliated.
Oh yeah, she's just an influencer. I reached
Yeah.
out to her
Nice.
and I was like, "Hey, will you sponsor our band?"
Oh,
And
is
she's
she
like,
that-
"Yeah, give me some money, bitch." And I was like, "Okay, here you go."
Was it like reasonable, or was she just like?
I think I know who they're talking about. She's super hot,
Yeah, she is.
and
Yeah.
she does like all this crazy. She goes to all the festivals and she vlogs at the festivals.
Yeah.
She makes like bikinis out of t-shirts and shit.
out of band
Yeah.
t-shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, she did that with ours. Yeah.
Bikinis out of band
Dude.
t-shirts. Yo, people are fucking creative.
We need to get her on the show. Like seriously, she's a rad chick.
Cool.
Yeah, she's really nice.
To
too.
reach out. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, definitely have to reach out.
Do you guys have any merch?
We do.
We do. We just released our first. I don't even have a t-shirt handy right now.
What's on your mic stand?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
This is just a bandana. This is just a bandana.
Oh, I thought it
Wolf
was a
Knife
shirt.
bandana. No. I'm not that
Are they-
stoned. Could you imagine?
Are they in the closet?
In the closet. Here's a prototype.
Oh yeah.
Our prototype.
Nice.
So that's like a
Yeah.
yeah, it's just like on repeat basically.
I like it.
Kris and I were working a wedding, and there's this guy just like staring the whole time. Just
That's how he was watching the show.
so we grabbed the photo of him and turned it into a shirt.
I
just 'cause
had to
it's
take
funny.
a picture, and I was just like,
Do you guys just DJ weddings? Is that your deal?
You got a guy picking his ass too by the food truck, right?
dude, yeah, real quick. No, he owns his own sound company, and I was just unemployed, so I was helping him out. But,
Oh, okay.
But yeah, at this same wedding, there was a sick taco truck, dude. Awesome food. I'm sitting behind the band, next to him. He's running the mixer and shit, and I'm looking, and I see this dude. He's wearing like gym shorts with this dirty like Hawaiian button down. Dude, that's how he dressed up to go to this wedding. He's digging in his ass. Looks around to make sure nobody's watching it, dude. And I got it, and it was the coolest little video, dude. It was
So he
Maybe
was trying
to get the gerbil.
maybe.
dude, you never know.
So he
This
was
guy
sitting
was
talking.
seared.
There were these two women that were running the taco truck, and his idea of flirting and being all cool is I used to
Shoving
be
a finger in
a
his ass.
professional soccer ref. Like, cool, good, that's awesome. What do you want on your taco? You know what I mean? And it was just so cringy because he's picking his ass talking about being a
Yeah.
professional soccer ref.
Yeah, he was real dirty, like he was greasy.
Some women are into that.
He was clearly out of place at this wedding. And I was at this wedding. And he was fucking, you know what I mean?
Another
Like,
family under the bridge. Just trying to show up.
He just lives in a basement and mines Bitcoin, is what he does.
oh
Is this
shit,
the
yo.
same guy who gave you that dick pen?
No, no,
so
no,
ask
no.
Kris, where did you get that dick pen?
So, all right, I told him, but I told him the funnier version. I told him the garbage man dropped it off this morning on my porch. But the garbage man is my friend Kyle, who was a bar back at the bar around the corner. So yeah, it was funnier when I just said, "Yeah, the garbage man left it for me."
Yeah, I was like, wait, you talk to your fucking garbage man like that? Like, I
Yo,
don't have a personal
what's funny
relationship
is-
with my garbage
What's
man.
funny is they will toss all the neighbors, and so I have like a dumpster with shutters, and all the neighbors have like really beautiful houses, right? I don't belong in this neighborhood, dude. I don't even know, but they'll toss all their garbage cans, and they'll take mine, and they'll put them nicely, like
They understand. They understand.
They get the struggle.
it's
They're like, fuck these guys. Fuck these guys.
you,
Oh,
fuck you,
you
you're
know what, man?
cool.
I hope,
yeah, pretty much.
Like this guy.
Have
And
a
they
good
leave me
day.
little rubber dickies.
Yeah.
And they
Whatever.
go on your the stem of your tire, right?
Yeah, it goes on. You put it on the
Like a
valve
valve
stem.
cover.
Yeah.
Like, he's looking pretty today.
Yeah, imagine just driving around and on all four wheels, his dick is just going.
If I had four of these,
Yeah.
they would be on your car.
Oh, that's harder than it looks. It
Yeah, they're
jiggled
hard.
on the desk.
Yeah,
It's
yes, I was
a little pliable.
clearly just playing with
Like
a
Benoit balls.
penis. Clearly playing with a penis.
Dude, it's massive. That is that's the biggest dick I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean,
Impressive.
it's bigger with what I'm working with. Not gonna lie.
You ever? All right, never mind. That's a really bad thing to say.
Go on.
Well, we're on the Two Clouded Mind show, and my mind just went fucking super south.
So this is probably going to be the last show before we end up having to go behind a paywall.
Yeah. So before I puss out of this, no pun intended, because it's the same topic. Speaking about puss, you know when women take a lot of testosterone and they get a giant clit?
Oh yeah, that's definitely what that is. Let's see if you can get you
Is
guys.
that how it happens?
Oh yeah, that looks familiar. I've seen that.
That's a
That's
big
it.
clit. Bro.
Dude.
That ain't even a dick
Pleasure.
cap. That's a clit
That's
cap.
funny looking though. Look. I literally have a baby dick.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, guys.
All right, one more thing. So, do you guys have a TikTok? Are you familiar? Like, I don't know. Do you do anything on
He
TikTok?
has a TikTok. We've talked about doing the TikTok.
So are you like, are you on the fence about it? Like you're like, oh, dude, like really, I don't want to do the TikToks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, it was just like, man, I don't want to. I don't. It's just another thing to do. Like I'm tired of doing stuff.
Yeah, but like once you download
yeah.
the app and like start watching things that pertain to your niche, it kind of becomes cool. Like, so there's this trend of I forget what song, maybe you know, Chelsea, where they're playing it to 90s cartoons.
You
like
were talking to the microphone.
Oh yeah, we have a third person.
I had my mic down. What was that?
She's running our sound and our video and everything.
Chelsea.
Hey,
Unofficial.
Chelsea.
I feel like the Wizard of Oz right now.
Yeah. You're on the God mic today.
She's behind that panel there.
Yeah.
Sure.
So like old school Ninja Turtles and all these different like superhero shows. There's like this one 90s like punk song that's playing in the back.
No, and I watch a lot of TikTok. Like a lot.
what the
I haven't.
fuck?
I don't know. Pretty
All right, I'm gonna
disappointed.
find it. I'm gonna send it. But there's this trend where you play music, this one song in particular, to a bunch of cartoons like X-Men and like all the nostalgic like superhero stuff. You guys should play your music behind a cartoon because like find one that it meshes well with, like with the cuts and tells the story kind of deal.
So you put your own music behind
those
superhero.
videos, like cartoons. Yeah.
What? Okay, Ryan.
Or iconic cartoons. So, like, what did you guys grow up with? You know what I mean?
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles.
Fuck yeah.
Angry Beavers always comes to mind.
Oh yeah.
Angry Beavers.
Come on, Cat Dog. Did you guys what?
Cat Dog.
Fuck yeah.
So, were you on the more of a Nickelodeon side, or
Yeah, I was a Nick kid for sure.
or Cartoon Network?
I was Nickelodeon.
I was Nickelodeon too. Cartoon
Same.
Network became like a thing later on for me.
Okay.
I think they had more trippy stuff though. Like Ed, and Eddie was way more trippy.
Yeah.
Like than like the Rugrats or something. Even though they got away with saying lip shits.
Yeah.
You know, when I found that out, my mind exploded. Literally, I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, just like right over your head as a kid. Mid peanut butter jelly and fucking macaroni and cheese.
Those cartoons were edgy as fuck, dude.
They really were.
Like looking back now, like, dude, this is more.
They got away with a lot.
Yeah, they paved the way for like Family Guy and stuff like that, I guess. Because I mean, they do anything. Like, you know, there's some things that you're not allowed to say, but in like cartoons, you can say it because you established that the main character is like an idiot or something. They're like, yeah, they can say whatever they want. Society doesn't get mad, but like, you know, if one person says something, sometimes, you know, people were more aggressive towards that person. But I'm
Yeah.
like, cartoons say it all the time.
There's a lot of like backdoors for like cartoons. Like when they made the Batman cartoons, they got around a lot of the stuff that couldn't be aired as like, you know, on television like that by using like Tommy guns or like, you know, an older model, certain things like that. And it kind of brings out the darkness or like the crude humor in the other case, and you can get away with it.
Yeah, but now
legally.
you can't get away with anything with all the cancel culture going on. Like they're like
For
pulling
sure.
like Dr. Seuss shit. They're pulling all kinds of
Yeah.
like old Looney Tunes cartoons. Like that's crazy. All the, you know, I mean, I get it. Some of it's like super pushing the boundaries. I get it.
Yeah.
But I mean, really,
Yeah. I think it's one of those things like pick your battles, you know? Like,
for sure.
Like
Happy
it
with
makes me
you,
nervous
that
to have a
was-
podcast. Like we can talk about anything and just something like necessarily slip, but it's not even like we're meaning it as offensive. It's just like how like
Right.
the area that we grow up in. Like there's a lot of factors that go into what people find acceptable in your area or not.
Yeah, it's so crazy to see how things have changed though. Like over the years, like I if you guys watch the Office TV show and like some of the stuff they did,
Yeah.
it's like that wasn't that long ago, and that's like an acclaimed show. And now like some of the stuff they did, where you watch it now and you're like, ooh, that wouldn't fly nowadays.
Mhm.
Fuck no, not even close.
That's so wild.
I have a feeling there's going to be like the pendulum's going to swing, and there's going to be like, you know, a kind of like correction. Like people are going to be like, all right, let's calm down with all the canceling. Like let's live a little bit again. You know what I mean?
I think
Yeah.
it's going to be a comedian that does that.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
are going to forget
somebody.
about the words that were originally canceled because there's going to be new words that
Yeah,
we're going to
yeah.
create. We're just going to create our own other, like a whole nother language. Like
I can't wait to learn those new words.
same.
Yeah.
insane.
It's ridiculous. Like I can't keep up. So I gave up.
Do you know you guys can create your band name in emojis?
Why we need to talk more often because
Yeah,
you
you
just
got-
like enlightened us
you're
with like
slinging
1,000
advice all over
things.
the place.
What? What are you talking about?
So if you have an iPhone in particular, if you type in camel,
We know we got the camel.
okay, well if you type in city, it's like a city at night, so like blackout.
Oh, but then people will be like, "No, that's the camel,
Camel
taking
City.
the wise men to go find Jesus."
People are
Like,
just dumb
oh,
in general,
yeah.
so like good luck on all of that, but yeah, you have your name in emojis.
Yeah, we'll have to do that. I knew about the camel. I didn't think about the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you guys live, does your city have any dumb nicknames like Camel City?
What are some fucked up New Jersey places?
I mean, there's a lot of
Jersey Shore.
weird. There's a lot of weird.
We have a thing
Spots.
like weird New Jersey. So it's like haunted things and like weird attractions that like phenomenons, you know.
Everybody
Yeah,
here.
that's cool.
Everybody here really likes pork roll, which is fucking disgusting to me.
I
It's
heard about that
delicious, bro.
recently. I forget where I heard about it, but like,
Ugh, you couldn't
doesn't
pay
sound
me.
like it's
Like
for me.
seriously, I had it once. I
Damn it.
tried it. I spit it right out of it.
You know how like pork
Nastiest
rolls
thing.
like it comes in like a roll and you cut like slices. So people usually cut it like in the shape of bologna or like something like that,
and,
like
fry
lunch
it or
meat.
something.
But you can spear it and you can deep fry it, and it's so fucking good. Well, do you hate pickles too? Do you guys hate pickles?
I hate pickles. I hate pickles.
So
I feel
wait a
like
minute.
People that don't like pork roll. Are
Wait a
people
minute.
that
I want
don't
to.
like
I want to
pickles.
circle back to like the breakfast side. You guys are from being from the South. Scrapple. You guys do scrapple.
We don't, but I know what scrapple is. I think that's more of like a northeastern thing, right?
Maybe
guess, yeah.
you guys
I've
do
never heard
hot sauce on your
That's like
food, right?
Pennsylvania
on your
and
breakfast?
Delaware, I guess,
fuck with
yeah.
hot sauce.
We're home of Texas Pete hot sauce.
Nice.
Yeah, you are.
Winston Salem, North
And
Carolina, yeah.
and you're home of Rhett and
Krispy
Link.
Kreme.
Rhett and
Oh,
Link.
what?
Brett and Link.
Rhett and Link from Good Myth of
Oh
the
yeah,
Morning.
okay, yeah. They're from North
Oh,
Carolina.
that's where they're from. Oh,
Yeah.
See, I'm such an idiot. Like I seen one of them had like the NC State, which is like a college around here, and I was like, oh, I guess he went there. I never put two and two together.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm from the Camel City Blackouts, and I'm an idiot.
yeah. Also, who else? Mr. Beast is from North Carolina.
Mr. Beast, yeah. I think he's still around here too.
Yeah.
George Clinton,
Most people who get big in North Carolina leave though. Like,
Really?
They don't come back.
Yeah.
Howard Cosell.
Okay. Okay.
He was born here. Yeah. Who else?
Michael Jordan.
Dale Earnhardt. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Fastest angel in heaven, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Oh,
just
that's
made my
fucking
day.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just like weird people of New Jersey. Like a people of Walmart kind
Yeah,
of
there's
deal.
troglodytes
just,
everywhere,
like,
though.
People of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think about the Jersey Shore kids?
Fuck all them.
Yeah.
I went to Jersey one time and I asked like a bunch of people because I was just curious what people thought. And
Yeah.
everybody's was like pretty much the same way, like fuck those guys.
I think like
Yeah.
Paula just added me on Facebook and I was like, oh, okay.
They're
But
like-
like it's so close to my house. It's not even funny. Like I could probably like spit there. And
shit.
yeah, it's crazy.
Did you see like the TV crews and stuff? Were you around for that?
Yeah. There
Yeah.
was just I forget what YouTube channel came to Seaside. Do you know by any chance? I was after work and I was going to Seaside, which is where the Jersey Shore was filmed, and some famous YouTubers were there and shut down because it's kind of like an island. You have to go over the bridge. They shut down the whole bridge. They shut down everything because it was like massive riots. Not riots, but like crowds.
Oh,
In the
okay.
ma-
okay.
There was a
in
lot
the
of people
masses.
beating the beat up.
Yeah. They're like, oh my God, he's famous. Like driving from New York, like all surrounding states just to see these people that are famous on YouTube in a local spot.
Why can't we get that? We play music and we can get.
Yeah. I feel that, dude. I used to be like in an original band, and one of the biggest expenses was a sound guy. And I've always made friends with the sound guys, and I've had some pretty good guys in back in my day. And my first sound system my second sound system I purchased from a guy that used to run sound for my original band. So that was kind of like me buying like an old car that I had or something like
Yeah,
back in the
yeah.
day. Like it's nostalgic. But that's how I transitioned. It was from being a musician in an original band, and there wasn't really a lot of money in it for me. It was just like, oh, we're gonna play Hot Topic or like you know wherever,
Right.
and that was it. And it was fun for us. But then, I mean, it's 2 of you guys. I had like 5 people, and it's like dating 5 dudes. So
Yeah.
just butting heads, just pulling in all different directions. You know, I still talk to some of these guys. Sorry, our studio
dog is she's getting
Getting
raucous
cranky.
over here. You better relax.
But you know, it just kind of made that transition into the tech side of it, because I still wanted to be at venues. I still wanted to hear like feel deep bass, you know, at a show, like a kick drum behind like my favorite bands. Now I'm doing it, and they're not my favorite bands, but like I get some cool. Every once in a while I get like a good punk show. I did a punk show in Bamboo, which is on the Jersey Shore. You know, they would go to Bamboo.
Oh yeah.
It was
sorry, I'm gonna nerd out. Yeah, I see that on the show. What the?
yeah.
Never even
I
watched
respect
the
that.
show.
I respect that. Don't lie. You saw it. You saw at least.
No, I
once.
really didn't, man.
We watched it together.
I'm kidding.
We cuddled up and we were like, "What do you want to do tonight?"
Yeah.
I want to watch the Jersey Shore. Let's get some wine and watch the Jersey Shore.
You want any nuts?
You want some popcorn?
Yeah. Oh fuck. So, yeah, she's getting. She said, "Fuck you." She's out.
Wait, what? Oh, I
Ash.
thought somebody.
She just
I
like
was
she just
wait.
sassed us. She looked at us and like the dog and walked out the door.
Not entertained.
She's
Not
such.
entertained.
She's an attention whore. If you don't give her full attention, all like 24/7, she'll whine and bitch.
Yeah, that's what my dog is. He'll like want to get up in your face, and he's like, "Hey, hey, you noticed me?" Like,
Yeah. My dog, you know what? Dogs are fucking weird, because my dog occasionally eats her shit, and the
Yeah.
other day she thought it was a good idea to bring a
Wait,
nug.
hold on. You're just gonna casually just say, you know, sometimes my dog eats her shit,
Yep.
and just stroll past that. Dude, what's up with that? Your dog eats her own shit.
Not all the time. It has to do with either anxiety or vitamin deficiency. I looked
She's
it
a
up.
recycler.
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
recycler.
yeah,
If we're gonna get all like biological about it, those are the reasons why. But she thought it was a good idea to bring a nug of her own shit into the fucking house and just go bah, and just drop it on the carpet. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is your problem?
How did you handle the situation where you're like,
Uh,
or were you like,
I would have a full blown panic attack.
yeah.
I'd have to call the cops. I'd go to the hospital, get a tetanus shot, something. I don't know. I'm a
I
germaphobe.
was not
I'm so-
happy. I was just like looked at her and I was like, put her face by it. I was like, you don't fucking do that in here. And like, go outside and like flush the nug
you'll
down the
finish eating
toilet.
that now, and then you'll go outside.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
you clean it up.
yeah. That's crazy.
Dude,
Yeah, she did that.
I'm blown away right now. You learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
We've been friends for so long, and our dogs have still not met.
Yeah, so my dog's a bit of an
Weird.
asshole. Any dog that's her size or smaller, she'll try to be the dominant one. But as soon as you get like a Rottweiler, she'll lay on her back and be submissive.
That's his dog.
She's a size
I got
queen.
a Rottweiler.
Yeah, she's a size queen for sure.
My dog's just straight submissive. She's like, I don't care what you look like, just laying with her legs up in the air.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
don't kill me, don't kill me.
Just take it.
Yeah.
Just let me live. You can have it.
Yeah, that's exactly.
My dog is definitely a bossy bitch.
Yeah.
My dog's submissive. There was a dog in our neighborhood who just ran up and started humping him, and I was like, I hope there was no penetration, but there could have been. There was 2 good thrusts.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, my dog like won't let me sleep past 8 a.m.
You gotta let your dog live
makes me feed
sometimes.
her at a certain time. It's like it's out of control. She
Yeah.
runs the house.
Yeah, my dog wakes me up. She'll come in the bedroom. If she's not sleeping on the bed, she'll come in the bedroom and jump up and give me a little bark at like 5:30 in the morning. Like, hey, what's up? I'm like, come on, just get up here. And she'll come up and she'll just go to sleep. I'm like, really? You woke me up for that? Like, why? Whatever.
I'm trying to sleep off this hangover. Like, come on.
What else you got for him? Anything else?
It's just on me.
I ran out of. I had a good list of questions, and we burned through them.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
We killed it. We killed it.
If you hold on, I'm trying to
Actually,
think.
I want to know. How's restrictions by you guys?
Oh shit!
How's that all going? Because out here, it's like kind of starting to
I feel
loosen
like
up a
it's-
little bit.
do what?
I feel like
Lighten
out
up.
here, it's like starting to loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, we
For
actually
sure, same here. Like-
today it just grew, we just got more. I think it's 50% occupancy outside with social distancing. Indoor dancing is allowed at weddings, but not at bars or nightclubs.
Yeah,
Which
they've
is
recently
weird.
opened up the glory holes, so you can now.
Fuck yeah.
take back
Oh
your-
my
I'm
God.
on my way,
I'm
dude.
just putting my rim to the glory hole.
I'm
Fuck
on my
that.
way.
Oh,
I'm just going.
But yeah, I think venues, bars are starting to open and stuff. You can do that, and then like I know some sporting events and stuff. They're letting more people go to those. But it's crazy to me because like in the beginning they were like close everything,
Yeah.
and then at the height of everything, it was like nah, fuck it, it's Christmas season. Go ahead and just keep shopping. Yeah,
visit your family. You're good.
yeah, you're good. You may die, whatever.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
choice.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's dicey, but go have fun.
Yeah.
Now here's a weird subject, and I know how Ryan feels about it. What do you guys feel about the vaccine? You guys getting it? You guys not getting it? You think it's the 5G chip?
To travel, I've gotten it.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
I've
So
gotten way worse things in my body.
yeah, exactly. I've gotten the first shot. I'm due to get the second shot May 1st. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
definitely
how I'm
want to
getting
be
mine.
able to travel and stuff like that.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer by any means.
He's just been calling me a sheep since I got the
I
since I
love
got the
you fucking shit.
and all his every other post on his thing, he's like sharing memes about the only time a shot I'm getting is when I go to the bar. Like, all right, I get it. You're not gonna get the shot. Dude.
Yeah, I like pushing buttons. Like, there's gonna be a point where it becomes inconvenient for me not to get it, and I've had
Right.
I've had COVID like early on, and I'm okay.
Okay.
You know, not that I can't get it again. Like, there's you could get the shot and still get it. It doesn't fucking do to me. Like, you can get it. It'll lower the symptoms. Blah blah blah. I don't give a fuck. Live your life the way you want to live your life. I'm definitely more of a germaphobe now than I've ever been in my life, but it's not going to hinder me from things. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, this was fucked up for me because I've always been a germaphobe, and
Chris
this was
wipes
just
the
like,
fucking
Oh, wow,
tops of
okay.
soda cans
every time
before
I
he
get a
drinks
soda,
them and drinks it with a
anything in
straw.
a can, I'm wiping it down, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm weird sometimes. I don't even know how my wife is married to me sometimes. Like, it's weird.
So a dick from a garbage man, and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna put that on my pin, but everything else you're like, oh, whoa.
Yes,
Did
Dude,
you sanitize the
exactly.
dick?
I sanitized the fuck out of this
Like this.
penis.
He was just like, "Oh, here, I'm gonna clean this fucking thing."
Action going.
This thing got the
That's
full
why it's still
treatment.
stiff, bro.
This dick got the full treatment. Trust me. Yeah.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
This is gonna be a weird question. I call this the Freaky Friday
Oh
question.
God! Get ready for this one. Get ready
So-
for this one.
Let's say, are you both married or have girlfriends or whatever?
I'm married. Yes.
No.
And no.
Single.
All right. Let's just say your wife and the hottest chick that you know. You just whoever. All right. Let's say that person switches bodies with your mom. Let's say your mom.
Mm.
And then in order to change your mom back and change her brains back, you have to have sex with one of them. So you can have sex with your wife, with your mom's brain in there.
Oh, dude,
Or-
what the
Or
fuck?
you can have sex with your mom with someone else's brain in there.
Can we fuck each other's moms?
I don't know. That's,
Yeah,
That's a brutal
that's
question,
like
man.
that's like the
You know
same
what?
scenario is.
I'm gonna, no, you know, it's actually pretty. I'm just gonna have to bang my wife. I'm gonna fuck my wife with my with my mom's brain because at least it's my wife's body. I'm not.
You
Like,
understand?
Wait, with
though,
your
you're
mom's
gonna be giving
brain?
it to your mom.
so I'm
I
essentially-
remember changing your diapers.
So I'm essentially a motherfucker. I'm a
Bend
motherfucker.
over. Don't make eye contact.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the lights off. I'm turning the lights off and don't talk, please.
God, dude. I don't think I'm getting a boner for like 6 months now after that question. Sorry, ladies.
Oh man, my wife's gonna slap the shit out of me.
It's kind of like the thing where it's like, your mom, and your dad are walking down the stairs. Your dad trips and it gets inserted into you, and then you fall and get inserted into your mother. Do you back up or push forward?
Is this some past trauma that you're trying to like?
I drop out.
Yeah, we just entered a therapy session and the doctor is in.
Who hurt you?
Sounds like a rough day, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you want to talk
to
about
make
this?
you sweat.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah. If you guys want to use that one, feel free to.
Appreciate
I
that.
will.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I might borrow that.
So, where can we find your music and like all of your endeavors? Like,
Yeah, tell everybody where all
So
Whatever you got going
we
on.
have two EPs out right now and one full length album. You
Mhm.
can find them on all major streaming platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Literally anywhere you listen to music, you should be able to find.
you got it.
awesome.
Yeah, Pornhub.
We have an
We're big on
OnlyFans.
Pornhub. We got a huge following on Pornhub.
Fuck yeah.
That's the best place to check us out. But after you watch that, go to Spotify.
Awesome.
And you have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. We're on YouTube.
I just subscribed NJ Audiovisual. That's my production company.
Nice.
I subscribed
Well,
to you guys today.
Subscribe back.
Yeah, thank you.
And then you asked us if we had merch. We did not reciprocate.
Oh yeah, well, we have merch, but we sell it locally, so you can't buy it online. We should probably make it to where you could, but
So Aaron Miklo wore this shirt. I don't know. It's still kind of light. You can see. Is that upside down? So it's got the city backdrop in it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Winston Salem has a penis tower.
They do.
I don't know if you can see this, but
Okay, yeah.
Can you ship to New Jersey?
we'll send you a couple.
Yeah. What size are you guys?
Yeah, we'll link up after the show and we'll
Okay.
talk about
Yeah,
it.
for
You don't
sure.
wanna say
Yeah,
your
You don't want
definitely.
to say your size.
You don't want to
to
say your
fans.
size.
I'm in between a large and a medium right now. My body is so disproportionate.
Whatever.
It's okay. It's okay.
He's super self-conscious. He's been going to the gym. He's like
That
doing
body
creatine.
reform.
I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm just like, let the aging process just happen.
Why do people get like my mom did that with her hair? She doesn't want to
Just
dye her
let
hair.
it
Chris
happen.
is just like, oh, I'm just gonna get old and decrepit.
All right,
And-
so full disclosure. On Wednesday, I'm going in to get some back surgery. I got hurt.
okay.
I got hurt at work back in August. All right, so whatever. I got fat from not working, but once I'm better, I'll lose this real quick. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm not a fat person. You know what I mean? So I don't.
Yeah.
That's why I could just let the aging process
Chris is
happen.
fat phobic. Yeah, thank you guys for coming on.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
thanks for having
We'll
us.
definitely be in touch about those shirts because it's actually kind of cool. I like it. The whole style reminds me of like Thundercats back in the day with the circle and the red and the black.
Yeah, for sure. I want to send you guys some shirts too. So we'll do a little swap.
Shirt swap.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, definitely. Again, guys, thank you so much. The Camel City Blackouts, Ryan and Derek.
Good name, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, for
thanks.
sure. Appreciate it.
If anybody wants to email Camel City Blackouts a bag of penis valve covers, you can message us in the comments.
I might. So you can do this thing where you can send like a bag of dicks. Yeah, I might send you guys a bag of dicks with the T-shirt. It'll be a bag of gummy dicks.
Gotta go talk to this garbage man. Apparently, he's the
Ryan
New
will eat
Jersey
them all.
plug.
No shame. No shame.
Dude, somebody sent them to my old roommate, and I ate them. They were delicious.
Okay, our next episode with you guys in the future is we're gonna have a
Eating
bag
dicks.
of dicks competition. Who can eat the bag of dicks the fastest?
Now, is this post back surgery where you're skinny again, or are we still dealing with the fat
Yeah,
version?
post back surgery. Post back
Okay,
surgery.
okay.
He's just gonna do the starvation diet and just
No, I'm not.
house
Hey,
these
man.
dicks like a vacuum,
Honestly,
like
you don't
a
look
Teletubbies.
fat. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank
But
He's married, Derek. God. Sorry. Can't take
what
it
she
anyway.
what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Just we'll keep it between us.
I'm waiting for the hey.
Oh man! Again,
Not that you
guys,
sound like that.
guys, thank you so very much. We appreciate
Hey,
you
thank
hanging
you.
out with us.
Hey, no worries. Let's do it again.
See you guys.
Fuck yeah, we'll definitely do this again soon. Later, guys.